Hi, it's me, Dr. Prasad Pudilam, with a new topic size exclusion chromatography. Size exclusion chromatography, or commonly known as SEC, is also known as molecular sieve chromatography. It is one of the chromatographic method in which molecule in solution are separated by their size and in some cases with molecular weight. So since it is separated by size, the name size exclusion chromatography. It is commonly applied to large molecules or macromolecules, macromolecular complexes such as proteins and industrial polymers. So proteins are also polymers, macromolecule, and even industrial polymers, synthetic polymers, bigger molecules, we call them as macromolecules. So for the separation or purification of such proteins as well as macromolecules, size exclusion chromatography is mainly used. There are two types, gel filtration chromatography as well as gel permeation chromatography. If the solution or if the solvent used, elutant used is aqueous solution, water, then we call it as gel filtration chromatography. Here the chromatography column is packed with fine, soft, porous beads of carbohydrate cross-linking agents which are composed of dextran polymer. Dextran polymer is also known as Cephardex. From starting the dextran, dex is used, Cephardex, or agarose, that is known as Cepharose, or polyacrylamide, which is also known as Cefacryl or Biogel P. If organic solvent is used, such as pyridine, chloroform, tetrahydrofuran, then the size explosion chromatography method is known as gel permeation chromatography. Here the column is packed with semi-rigid or rigid porous gel such as polystyrene, glass beads with controlled pores, or alkylated dextran. Method of size exclusion chromatography. The process usually performed with a column, a long column, which is typically consists of hollow tube tightly packed with micron scale polymer beads containing pores of different sizes. So the image represents the pores of different sizes. Even the pores may be having, even the gels may be having depression on the surface, can be used, or there may be a through channel or channel through the bead that also can be used. As the solution travels down the column, some particles or molecules enter into the pores. Larger particles cannot enter into the pores. Therefore, larger molecule will flow at a faster rate or it flow quickly compared to smaller molecules. And the smaller molecule will take a longer time. We call it as retention time. So that also represented here in the image. Smaller molecules get trapped in the pores. Medium-sized molecules are not entirely trapped, but it is kept hold by the pores or voids. Larger molecules will flow easily through the column. The requirement of size exclusion chromatography is that analyte that we use, it should not, that but the one which we want to separate, the proteins or the macromolecules, it should not interact with the surface of the stationary phase that we use there. The difference in elution time, the flow time between analytes ideally being based on the solute volume of the analyte which can enter rather than any chemical or electrostatic interaction with the stationary phase. Gel filtration chromatography is a type of size exclusion chromatography used to separate compounds such as small molecule proteins, protein complexes, polysaccharides, and nucleic acid when it is in aqueous solution. That is the case of gel filtration chromatography. It can be also used for removal of small molecules such as nucleotides, primers, dyes, and any other contaminants, used for assessment of sample purity, the separation of bound and unbound radioisotopes, removal of large proteins and complexes, fraction of molecules and complexes within a predetermined size range, size analysis and determination, buffer exchange, as well as desalting. The principle and mechanism behind gel filtration chromatography, it is almost the same as that of gel permeation chromatography also. In a gel filtration chromatography column, the stationary phase is composed of a porous matrix. Porous means it is having pores, either surface voids or even through holes. And the mobile phase is the buffer that flows in between the matrix beads. Before packing the stationary phase, the beads they are kept soaked overnight to prevent the breaking or bursting, because these gels in the aqueous media or in the solvent media, it will expand. That means it will swell. Okay, so that swelling time should be given. So it is kept along with the solvent so that it will swell, so that it will not burst while operating, or it will not break while the operating of the gel permeation chromatography or gel filtration chromatography. The beads have a defined pore size range, which is known as the fractionation range. The molecules and complexes that are too large to enter the pores stay in the mobile phase and move through the column with a faster rate. The smaller molecules and complexes that are able to move into the pores or the voids of the stationary phase and move through the gel filtration column by a longer path through pores of the beads. That means the smaller molecule will take more time to elute. Any molecular complex that is above the fractionating range for a particular gel filtration chromatography column will move through the column faster than any molecule that can enter the stationary phase. Therefore, any constituent in the sample that is above the fractionating range will elute first in the void volume before anything that is in the fractionating range. The minimum size that will remain in the mobile phase and not enter the stationary phase is known as the exclusion limit. Molecules and complexes that can enter the stationary phase will be fractionated according to their sizes. The thermogram, which is represented here, which is a graph of absorbance versus elution time, or absorbance versus the elution volume, which is called as gel filtration thermogram. The principle and mechanism: if the Vg represents the volume of gel matrix, Vi represents the pore volume, and V0 is the void volume, then total column volume of a gel will be Vt, which is equal to Vg plus Vi plus V0. The volume of mobile phase flow to elute the analyte from a column is known as the elution volume. Is how much volume of the mobile phase is used to flow through the column, we call it as the elution volume. The elution volume is related to the void volume and the distribution coefficient Kd as Ve equal to V0 plus Kd Vi, or Kd is equal to the distribution coefficient is equal to Ve minus V0 divided by Vi. Kd is the ratio of inner volume available for an analyte, and it is independent to the column geometry or its length. So we know Kd is equal to Ve minus V0 by Vi. Therefore, based on that, three different type of analytes are possible. If an analyte is having Kd value 0, that means Ve equal to V0. The analytes will be completely excluded from the column. If the analyte with the Kd value is 1, that means Ve equal to V0 plus Vi. That means these analytes will be completely in the pores of the column. If analyte having a Kd value higher than 1, in this situation, the analyte will adsorb to the column matrix. An important criteria for the media or matrix is that it should be inert. It should not react with the sample. It should not react with the matrix, or any buffer binds to the media. Another consideration for media or matrix is that the type of gel filtration column being used, and whether it is used in a pressurized chromatography system or the gravity flow or spin column. Pressurized chromatography means external pressure is applied for the flow. Gravity flow means no external pressure is used, only due to the gravitational force the flow happens. Spin column means spin is used to for the faster movement of the elutant. If a pressurized chromatography system is being used, both the column and the media must be able to tolerate the high pressure and flow rates used. The commonly used media for gel filtration chromatography are based on agarose or polyacrylamide beads. If we have a gravity flow or low pressure system, is the dextrose is used, and for medium pressure system, polymeric resins are used. Some of the general considerations to determine the choice of gel filtration chromatography media are the fractionation range, size exclusion limit, operating pressure, flow rate, sample velocity, viscosity, pH range, tolerance for water immiscible organic solvents, tolerance for detergents, formamide, etc., and the operating temperature. Operation of chromatography. First criteria, that is column packing. As I said earlier, the column material is allowed to swell in the mobile phase. It is poured into the glass tube and allow the beads to settle without trapping air bubble within the column. Once the matrix is settled to give a column, it can be tested for the presence of air channels or air bubbles and well packing by following a analyte with by flowing analyte with a KD value 1. KD value 1 means V0 plus Vi. V elution volume should be equal to V0 plus Vi. Second one, that is sample preparation. The sample is prepared in the mobile phase and it should be free of suspended particle to avoid any type of clogging in the column. The most recommended method to apply the sample is to inject the sample with a syringe. Third one, that is elution. Elution is nothing but the flow of mobile phase is used to elute the molecule from the column. Fourth one, that is column regeneration. Once we use the column for the separation or purification, then we have to regenerate the column. To regenerate the column, it is washed to remove all the non-specifically adsorbed molecule to the matrix. Gel permeation chromatography. Gel permeation chromatography, or GPC, it is another type of size exclusion chromatography like gel filtration chromatography. Only the difference is that here organic solvents are used. That is not only the difference, even the matrix used or the gels used are little bit rigid or semi-rigid in nature, whereas in gel filtration chromatography they are soft in nature. So here the technique is often used for analysis of polymer. The principal method of both gel permeation chromatography and gel filtration chromatography are almost the same, except the solvent as well as the packing material used. Factors affecting size exclusion chromatography. The size exclusion, fractionation range, and elution rate are affected by buffer composition, ionic strength, and pH. So that's about the size exclusion chromatography. Hope you understood some of the points. Thank you very much for watching my video and have a nice day.